Alright, hello, it's godchild. Welcome back to another Pac-Man video. Alright, so reminder, stay positive, be grateful. Anyways, that's my YouTube channel's motto. Hope y'all know that by now. In this video, I thought I'd briefly inspire y'all to do those who perhaps might be going through some difficult times. Remember that it's important to. Some things I might as well mention are know that the good times are coming. And it may seem like they never will come, but they will come. And also know that stranger things have happened, and therefore you'll be able to overcome almost anything, literally everything in life. Since none of us could really, how do I say it, picture that, I guess you could say, is lack of a better wording. Nevertheless, how do I say it? Hope y'all know that no matter how weak, vulnerable, or have you, or how difficult a certain time would be, know that you'll always be able to overcome those specific obstacles. Look, I'm not some. By the way, I'm not some like wonderful guru or something. Like I'm being completely honest. I'm just giving some very basic advice that, well, I'd imagine to those out there probably would get from like parents or something, perhaps, most likely. But I'm trying to. I don't know. It's just important reminders. I low-key feel like that we need a channel besides like the social improvement channels, if we're being honest. Anyways, know that you're never too old or too young to achieve anything in life. It's important to know about. Want to be a doctor? You could. If you want to graduate or something, you could. If you want to be a not any order. Want to be a doctor, nurse, do all the just structural engineer, carpenter, or bartender, bars. You just have to put your mind to it. It doesn't happen overnight. Hope y'all know that. You could put as long as you stay determined, your dreams will come. Your dreams will come true. You have to earn them, though. You have to earn stripes. It's important to know. Hope y'all enjoyed this Pac-Man gameplay in the background as well. Honestly, you'd be shocked how much a thank you could go. Such long ways. So important. Stay positive, folks. By the way, since this is a Pac-Man video, only a very specific group of people would understand this. Because it would be hard for me to explain. But since else couldn't help me get to anything further than level 3 on Pac-Man, I don't know what will. Like, how am I gonna get further? Yes, there's a reason I said specific individuals, and it's gonna be difficult to explain the reasoning why. So, yes. Alright, so that's one thing. It's not in any order, but why not do shoutouts? Shoutouts to JC the cat. Shoutouts to, let me think. Shout out to Willie the cat, Sid the cat. Shout out to my sister. If you know, you know. Stuff like that's classified, obviously. It's supposed to. Shout out to my siblings just as a whole. Shout out to Orlando, Florida. Shout out to I'm missing so many people. Oh, shout out to my parents. Thank you. And that reminds me, always be grateful, always thank people even if you don't want to thank them. Trust me, it goes a long way. It could literally... That reminds me, even between me doing shoutouts and just, give you some wisdom here, practically. That reminds me, a thank you could picture someone that is like sad or something, or going through a lot. Thanking them could really make a huge difference, and I hope y'all know that. Just the smallest of gestures make large differences. I just hope y'all know. Alright, anyways. But I was doing the shoutouts though. Just wanted to, I just wanted to elaborate on that topic briefly, middle stuff. Anyway, shout out to these 3 pets. Shout out to specific family. Shout out to Tata. Shout out to you. Shout out to my pupils in general. In other words, shout out to the people who either subscribed, reviewed my videos, or weren't really interested. Thank you anyway. For just simply stopping by, and I hope you all have a blessed rest of your life. And as far as my hometown of Orlando is concerned, shout out to I'm not gonna say it. Shout out to the SunRail. Shout out to the citrus industry, because that's what Florida is, the orange state. And what's orange? A citrus fruit. Shout out to Franz Wagner. Not that he will ever see this video, but I mean, shout out to one of my favorite Magic players. Franchise history. I'm unhinged. Why am I shouting? How did this go from such an emotional video to me just talking about random stuff? Alright. This always happens. Well, we all make mistakes. And that's perfectly fine. Alright. Shout out to the I4 Eyesore, I guess you can say. Anyways, to my viewers, thank you for 120 subs, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. None of you had to do this. I'm grateful and all, but know that you didn't really have to do this. I'm very humble, grateful though. Appreciate it. Means a lot. However, I will definitely. I'd rather rep the YouTubers or just people who came before me than ever put myself higher. I can't do that. Just can't. Hope y'all are enjoying this Pac-Man gameplay though. Muting. They're up, though. Alright, anyways, back at it. Same video, however. Alright, so as I was saying, the shoutouts, again, not in any order. Again, shout out to my parents, shout out to my siblings. Shout out to anyone who supported my channel or doesn't support it. Thank you anyway. Keep driving. Shout out to the entirety of Orlando, Florida. And more importantly, shout out to the generations that came before me. In other words, the people before Gen Z. Thank you. Thank you for opening. I gotta say thank you. Thank God. Yes, thank God. Keyword. Without my beliefs, or just in other words, without God, the Most High, or the angels, Jesus, we wouldn't be here. Alright? I just hope y'all know that. And yes, Jesus is the king. He's king. Thought I'd briefly mention that. By the way, here's an interesting metaphor to my viewers. Well, to be honest, you're only gonna understand this metaphor if you, well, at the least, play games such as a video game, just because reasons. However, why not? Um, in life, you're gonna need help in something. And why am I saying that? Well, because it's true. It's, it's a lot. That's just, like basic stuff. Like, it's important to have help when necessary. But to those that are generous, thank you for always assisting those people, because you're just like it. You're getting to assist like a guard, like a point guard or a shooting guard or something. Thank you for filling up the statue. A metaphor, because it's important to be generous. It's a great virtue. Honestly, for this, when I have commentary with my videos, which isn't really that often. However, when I might as well make I guess a genre name you can say, because I don't really talk much about video games in my videos. It's rare when I do. I mean, extremely rare. But because I'm from Central Florida, I will just call it the Orlando Inspiration Gaming category. It should be called, because I talk about more like just a versatile amount of things, and my content can be emotional sometimes. At least of what I talk about. So therefore, why not name it after my city? Orlando Gratitude. I guess could be a good subgenre of gaming videos, perhaps. Who knows? Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night depending on your time zone. It's godchildYT, by my pupils. Again, tell your parents, any trusted relatives, or so let them and thank them. By my pupils, bye. Thanks. Thank you.